Hello guys, welcome back onto the channel. Yesterday, a leak showed the possible usable storage space on the PlayStation 5 SSD, and as it turns out, it's less than what a lot of people were expecting. Not a deal breaker personally, but I was wondering if that's enough in the long run. Ever since Sony announced the PS5 would ship with a ridiculously fast SSD, developers were quick to stress how much more efficient games would become at streaming data thanks to SSDs not needing duplicate data to reduce seek times like traditional hard drives do. And based on that, people assume that this means games will get significantly smaller as a result. That's true, but also it's not. Here's the thing. If you take the statement that SSDs don't need redundant data for what it is, that's true. File sizes will definitely drop if we're talking about current-gen games though. What I see people overlooking is the fact that with every new generation of consoles, polygon count increases, assets are produced in much higher quality, and everything else, from simulations to world size, also see a massive jump in quality and complexity. So while file sizes will definitely drop by nature of how SSDs work, any potential reduction in size will likely be offset by everything else upping in quality. Unreal Engine 5 is confirmed to support movie quality assets running in real time in-engine. And while that doesn't mean assets will be used at their raw polygon count without any sort of optimization, whether it's automated or authored, they will definitely take up more space. Sony has confirmed that the PS5 will make use of a compression technology called Kraken, which is a lot more efficient and quicker than the compression method used on the PS4. This is the technology that could actually make native PS5 games a lot smaller in a way that simply transitioning from hard drives to SSDs can't. That is, of course, if it is as effective as Sony claims to be. We already know how big some of the PlayStation 5 launch titles are gonna be, and well, they're pretty big for early generation games. Demon's Souls is gonna take up 66 GB in space. Spider-Man Miles Morales is 50 GB, but if you buy the Ultimate Edition, which includes Spider-Man Remastered, the file size jumps to 105 GB. That's about the same as Red Dead Redemption 2 on the current gen, and that game is a lot bigger in scope than Spider-Man. And keep in mind that these are the file sizes on disk, pre-patches. Once patches start coming out, it's guaranteed that these file sizes will go up very quickly. However, by comparison, Spider-Man on the PS4 with all the DLCs weighs in at 75 GB, while the remastered version by itself sits at around 55 GB without Miles Morales, so there is obviously compression work here. Still, from the perspective of the PS5 as the brand new console, Spider-Man Remastered is just a rework of a last-gen game, so there's definitely gonna be a difference in quality between the assets produced for that game and assets produced for games built from the ground up for the PS5. To give you even more perspective, Infamous Second Son, one of the first PS4 games, was 24 GB when it came out, and that game still looks gorgeous with high quality assets all around. But now, at the tail end of the generation, we're seeing games coming out at an average of 50 GB in size, which is effectively double the size of what we were used to see at the start of the PS4's life. That only goes to show that over time, developers push the boundaries of what's possible, and with the biggest leap in hardware performance we have ever seen in console history, it's difficult not to imagine file sizes swelling up with all the crazy stuff developers are sure to come up with as they get more comfortable with the platform. And with that, by the end of the life of the next-gen consoles, file sizes will probably be much larger. So, what's the solution then? Well, there isn't one, at least not right now given how little we know about the console. The Kraken compression technology needs to be extremely efficient if we are to see PS5 games releasing in a smaller package than PS4 games. Otherwise, carefully managing how many games you have installed on your SSD will become a reality for the vast majority of players. And with PCIe 4.0 SSDs still being a novelty, we're still a ways out from seeing them drop in price. My hope is that with the arrival of the new consoles, adoption rate for this new SSD standard shoots through the roof, making prices go down quicker and sooner. We'll see. That's all I have for this one. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.